Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from the official WeGameHere.com. If you missed my last video, please go back and check it out. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, go in the comment section down below. Positive and negative feedback is always welcome, so please let your voice be heard. Now, once again, ResolutionGate seems to be at the top of the food chain when it comes to gaming and gaming news. Now, this recently come out that the new Need for Speed is 900p for the Xbox One and 1080p for the PlayStation 4, and Just Cause 3, which is the most recent news, I apologize, will be 900p on the Xbox One and 1080p on the PlayStation 4. Now, there seems to be the going trend when it comes to the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 when it comes to resolution. For those who even care about resolution, this seems to be the way things are going, and doesn't seem like it's changing anytime soon. This always seems to jump out on the front pages when it comes to these multi-platform games. Now, like I said, not everyone cares about resolution. Some people will enjoy the game regardless, because to the naked eye, 99% of people cannot tell the difference between 900p and 1080p. Now, I will say there are a lot of PC gamers who can tell the difference, because most of them nowadays are playing in 4K, and they can notice those subtle differences when it comes to 900p. Now, when it comes to some of the screenshots I have seen, it seemed like that the Xbox One is doing what the Xbox One does when it comes to making sure that the details of the game look great instead of forcing the 1080p. Not saying the PlayStation 4 does force the 1080p, but some of the screenshots I have seen from different outlets on social media, it seems as if that the Xbox One on certain scenes and certain places of these games look a lot better as far as the detail. Now, none of this stuff is confirmed. It's something I want to see for myself. This is just something that I have seen, so take with a grain of salt. I don't want anybody to run and say, oh, well, Fame said 900p look better, because there's more details about it. I'm not saying that. Now, I know for a fact that, you know, when it comes to the Xbox One, would they love to be 1080p games? Of course, but I think, you know, when it comes down to it, 900p is okay if, like in any other game, if you give me a steady frame rate. You know, frame rates are the most important thing when it comes to console gaming. And key when I say console gaming, because I know PC gamers gonna be like, we got both, and I get that. You know, if you really care about resolution and all that stuff, PC gaming is where it is, because you can game at 4K, 120 frames per second. You know, max everything out, and the game will look absolutely beautiful, and the best way to play the game. That is absolutely great. But when it comes to these consoles, frame rate is the most important thing. But like I said, I don't see this trend changing anytime soon when it comes to multi-platform games. Seems like these developers are still having a hard time, you know, getting everything they can possibly get out of the Xbox One. It seems like, you know, from what they can do, it seems to be maxed out, and 900p seems to be, you know, what we're going to get 9 times out of 10. Yes, there are multi-platform games for the PlayStation. I'm sorry, there are multi-platform games where the Xbox One does hit 1080p. So I know some people want to say, oh, the developers are lazy and blah, blah, blah. I'm not sure what it is. I can't say for a fact what it is. I'm not a developer. I don't work for Microsoft. I can only go by things I've seen and things I have experienced since, you know, these consoles have come out. It seems like this is the going trend. It's been happening for the past 2 years. I don't think anything will change anytime soon. I know people are saying, well, DirectX 12 is around the corner, ABC to EFG, but there's no given that, you know, these developers, that these teams that would be using, you know, DirectX 12. That's just, you can't just think that would just, you know, cure everything. DirectX 12 is coming, so everything with 1080p. Now, I do believe that when it does come, we will see more 1080p games for the developer teams who actually use it, because not all of them will be using it. But that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like I said, Just Cause 3 will be 900p on the Xbox One. The newest Need for Speed is 900p on the Xbox One. What do you guys think about that? Do you even give a shit? Let me know down below. This is Fame Entertainment from the official WeGameHere.com, and I'm out.